Hola todos, bienvenidos. In this video I'm going to talk about the best way to learn Spanish quickly. I'll cover the top 3 things that really boosted my Spanish on my journey to fluency, specifically listening comprehension, speaking more like a native, and learning to process and understand in order to respond quicker in conversation. ¿Estás aprendiendo también? Soy Darlene, a Spanglish-speaking mama vlogger, and on my channel I help you gain confidence in your Spanish skills so you can speak it freely with others. Vamos a tratar. This is after a failed nap, a meal, a blowout, a bathtub. Now here we are, trying to record again. Hopefully she'll fall asleep. Número 1 is listening comprehension. Listening to music in Spanish is excellent for improving your understanding of spoken Spanish. It's not as good as actually... Where were we? She's down for a nap now. Okay. Listening to songs, not quite the same still as obviously regular conversation, but at least it's better than sitting in a classroom listening to your teacher and your classmates speak words very slowly and enunciate every syllable. I used to listen to Spanish songs all the time. Sometimes I'd put it going while I could actually pay attention to it and concentrate on learning Spanish. But other times I just put it going in the background and not really pay attention to it. It's actually really good to mix it up and do both of those things, because even when you have it turned on and you're not really thinking about it, your brain is still working to process the language and you're getting used to the sounds and all that. So I used to listen to people like Reik, Camila, Enrique Iglesias. They have like some music that's a little more laid back and easier to understand when you're first starting. But obviously it's also good to listen to songs that are faster and you can't understand it completely at first. The more you listen to it, the better you'll understand. Residente, used to be known as Calle 13, is a super good one for that if you want to actually listen to some really fast rapping Spanish. I don't know what's going on here. My brain just doesn't want to work. My tongue and mouth and blah blah. It's another day. I don't know what the heck was up with my brain. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. So here we are again. Número 2 is to speak Spanish more like the natives do. The very best thing is go to a Spanish-speaking country, immerse yourself in the language, really practice, really speak it, really listen to it todos los días. But since most people can't just go to a random Spanish-speaking country at the drop of a hat, the next very best thing you can do, besides my tip number 3, which I'm gonna go over in a minute, is to watch videos in Spanish. And wait, before I get into this, yo voy para Nicaragua in January and I'll be there for a while, so if you want to come practice your Spanish, I would be very happy to have you come visit me while I'm there. Just comment below and we can talk about it. So watching Spanish speaking videos, don't just watch like the Spanish teacher type where the person talks super slow and enunciated para que puedas entender todo. I want you to watch the videos where they speak normal Spanish as if they're having an everyday conversation. So Spanish speaking YouTubers, just people who are making a video not to really teach Spanish, but just because they speak Spanish. If you find those types that are a little bit beyond you, what I do is I speak mostly English and then put a little bit of Spanish phrases throughout my videos. I do this in all of my videos, so any of my videos you want to check out, puedes practicar tu español with that. When you watch these videos, I'm going to make another video about breaking them down and actually learning more from them, but basically you want to listen to what they say, pause the video, repeat it, listen, repeat. Native Spanish speakers blend their words together exactly like we do in English. So when they're saying hola, ¿cómo estás?, they're not saying hola, ¿cómo estás? Like we learned in class, you know? You're not gonna be able to say hola, ¿cómo estás? Right off the bat, but this is what you're gonna do. You say hola, ¿cómo estás? And then you say it a little faster. Hola, ¿cómo estás? A little faster. Hola, ¿cómo estás? A little faster. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And you just repeat it and repeat it until you get used to it, until your mouth gets used to the feeling of those words coming out faster and faster. Así aprende uno. Even like little babies, when they first start speaking, they're not blending all their words together like we do. They use simple phrases, they speak pretty slow, but then as they learn, they speak faster and faster and faster. Yeah, like that. The very best thing that I did in order to majorly improve and become fluent in Spanish was to just plain old practice it every single day. Reading, writing, speaking, and listening. I did it every day. This is highly important if you actually want to learn Spanish quickly. Practicing with someone is a must, and not only rehearsed material, because rehearsed material, you know what people are gonna say and then you know what you're gonna respond. but in day-to-day normal conversation, you obviously can't read people's minds. You have no idea what they're gonna say. Espero que estás entendiendo lo que estoy diciendo. The more you practice, the better you'll learn to process and respond quicker when you're speaking with a native. If you need someone to practice with, count me in. I would love to help you. You can either comment below or else head over to my website, which I will put the link in the description for, para que me mandes the contact form and we can set something up. So those are my 3 tips, but besides all that, you really gotta make it fun, because if you're having fun, and this applies to anything in life, if you're enjoying the process, you will pick it up so much quicker. Hoy mi pregunta es, what is something you have done to learn Spanish? Have you heard any of my tips that I shared? Do you have anything to add? Comment below. Sometimes the community of people are the ones that have the best tips and advice. Check out my other videos donde puedes aprender más español. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And FYI, my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by enero 2020. So, if you hit that subscribe button, that would help me so much. Commenting, liking, and sharing this with someone who you think might benefit from watching really help support me in my goal. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Do you have anything to add? No quieres decir nada? I'm thinking maybe standing up will help. Número 2. Número 2, número 2, número 2. I almost just fell over. The next best thing, the next best, the next best, gotta figure out something else. Go to it, right? You're just gonna blow bubbles. I wish you could see your lips. She's going.